Okay, welcome back to another episode of Blue Speech Bubbles.
What is it?
This episode is proudly sponsored by
By-
Wan and Zhao,
Yes.
the property duo that is,
The property grew.
that is very good at their job,
Yeah.
helping Singaporeans with their property needs. With HDB, private, and whatever that you need to know,
Investing,
look for them
selling.
at
Yep.
Wan and Zhao over all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or WhatsApp them at 9196 0066.
And find them on social media at Wan and Zal. Okay?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Abe.
Welcome back. Yes.
Finally got the thing down.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay, so today's episode, what are we talking about?
What are you going to talk about today?
Okay, today's episode, actually the topic is I need to do a shout out. Is actually inspired by my uni friends. The Awesome Six. Okay,
Awesome Six.
Wow, not bad. That was 15 years ago, the group chat that we have.
Your group chat is what name or what?
The Awesome Six.
Awesome Six. Macam famous five.
Hey, that was in the early 2000.
You used to come up with cringe.
Can or not?
You used to come up with cringe
It's a-
names, you know.
It's a
I mean,
very
look at it.
millennial thing, can or not?
Oh, finally he agrees. It's a millennial thing. Uncle.
Yeah, so we recently caught up with one another, and it's a very interesting group lah. That every time we catch up, right, we have very interesting topics that we talk about. And recently they found out about Blue Speech Bubbles. Please like and share to awesome more people.
More people, more
so,
friends.
one request was we talk about the total fertility rate in Singapore. And my friend coined the term Ministry of Babies. So the topic was, what can the Ministry of Babies do to make Singaporeans do the dirty deeds and have more babies? Because, recently, basically the Straits Times released an article that the total fertility rate in Singapore hit a new low of 0.87.
Yeah. Dropped.
Yeah, so which means for every woman, childbearing individual are not even giving birth to one baby.
Last time in Kandang Kerbau Hospital, at one point, I think there are few thousand babies.
That was back then.
Back then lah.
I think like in the 1980s.
Yeah.
There were the birth rate was about 1.8, if I'm not wrong.
Are you looking at the stats? Is it okay?
Yeah, so it's about 1.8, if I'm not wrong. Back in the 80s, and it has dropped in the past 30 years to currently 0.87. And Mr. Gan, our minister, is saying that in the next, if this trend continues, we don't even know that Singapore will continue to exist, because it's just the population is gonna be shrinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not for foreign immigrants,
Yeah.
the native citizens are gonna shrink, because with this less than one birth rate, it's just not gonna be able to replenish. Like the population not gonna be able to replenish in that sense itself.
If you look at it, like most like the youngsters, like the young parents, young families, some of them even have friends who are married for a long time. They don't want to have kids. They rather be parents. Yeah, they rather take care of kids. They rather take care of pets. So they said, no, it's just it's just too much stress. I don't want too much stress. I just want to earn. They are. My wife always says this name. Dual income. What?
Dings.
Dings.
Dual income, no kids.
No kids. Yeah, dings.
Yes.
Dual
So
income,
I
no
think
kids.
today's setup is very interesting because
Yeah.
y'all cannot see but actually we sitting on opposite ends of a table.
Yeah.
Him on one end
Shing.
is dual income, dual kids.
Okay.
It's dicks You guys are dicks
Dual income.
For me, it's a single income, no kids. So I am not helping. I am the one that is pulling down the birth rate to below 0.8, below 1. This guy is the one that is averaging out. So based on this population of 2%,
You're wasting it. He's muscular. He's very good looking. And I have so many girls that wants to go after him. And he doesn't want.
At least this table, the birth rate higher. 2 versus 0, average out 1. Higher than 0.8.
Yeah.
Lucky for you. Thanks to you, you have 2 kids. Average out, still 1. Yeah. So today is very interesting because we will hear from you why you want more than 1 kids. Cause like you say, like many people, like even for me, a lot of people around my age, around me, they only have 1 kids. Even if they want a second, they will rather get a dog or cat. Then it becomes like 2 kids in that sense.
Yeah.
1 human kid and 1 fur kid. Yeah. So it's very rare. I do know, other than you, there's only probably another ex-colleague that I know who has 3 kids.
3 or 3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, maybe 2. 2 have 3 kids. But otherwise, most of them either have no kids or only 1.
Best is 2 boys, 1 girl. That girl will really balance out the
So
guys.
when is your baby girl coming? Hey, then we can average out. Wow, more than 1 already. You even with Iswan around, we can still be more than 1 already.
Exactly.
So when is your baby girl coming out?
No. Don't you ever think about it?
So why? Okay, so they have 2 questions for you already. Why you chose to have 2 kids, like more than 1, and why not a third one? Since you say the best combination is 2 boys, 1 kid.
It's
one
always
girl.
okay. I'll break it down for you. Okay, like most common thing that I actually put down here. There's 4 angles lah. You look at it as in terms of money, in terms of the time and energy. When it comes to housing and stability,
Okay.
and also the mindset and expectations.
Okay.
Okay, mindset and expectations. I would put it the last one. But looking at it, money.
So in terms of
The first
4,
one.
your first concern is money.
Yes, I would put that.
Okay.
Okay, because dual income, we're working both. Okay, can manage, no problem. But the thing is, we have to worry about classes for them.
Okay.
You know, like enrichment classes. Like myself right now already, I'm starting all this already. So you're looking at it, it's like it's not too much for us yet. But if we have a third one or a fourth one,
Okay.
definitely will impact. Yeah, because you're doing it for the first one and the second one already. You have to do for the third one and the fourth one also to equal. Right? You cannot just, divide your love, right? Because I think back in the days, they used to do that. The olden days. That's why old siblings these days, they'll say, oh, Mama has put you to study more. Papa has done this for you, but he never did this for me. These kind of things all will come up. Okay, that's one part. But for me, when it comes to money-wise, I want to put money like the priority. Time and energy. You see, for me to get here just now, when I say I'm going to leave home about 9, I only left at 9:15, 9:20. And if I can leave earlier, I would have left earlier, but I had to bathe them, shower them, I do everything. So it's the time and energy that factors in. And on top of that, if I'm going to have a third one, I have to go on.
It'll be 10
paternity-
o'clock already.
Yeah, paternity. No, let's say when it comes to longer term, I have to really sacrifice my sleep. And some people, they will really go crazy. How you want to manage? That's why they have helper, ma. But some don't want to have helper. Like my wife doesn't want to have a helper. Like we want to have a helper. I want to have a helper, but she doesn't want. So how? How are you going to manage? All this will come in. So that stress will build up, and you feel like, "Yo, it's just too much." Thinking about it really is like scary. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I first had my first one, we actually planned to have the second one maybe after he turns 3
okay.
or 4. But you know,
So there was
then
a conversation with your wife that okay, let's stop at 2. Like,
she
was
wanted
there-
to have third one,
Okay.
but looking at all these factors, right? Scary lah. You have to go. You have to go to work. You have to think about their meals. You have to think about their are they okay in school? And then suddenly sometimes they fall sick. You know, good thing is when they are young, when they're 1 or 2 years old, when they go preschool, right? They tend to fall sick quite often. No? Then sometimes I really have to call my boss. I say, hey, my son is sick. I need to take care. But thank God I have my mother-in-law with me. And she like falls in and she takes care. You know, sometimes when we need her help. But she also sometimes go for holidays all the time. So I cannot expect for her to always handle.
Okay.
But if you look at normal family who has child support, who has support from their families, like their mother side or their
The in-law or
in-laws,
their parents.
yeah, both in-laws and parents that one hang already lah. Very easy, can chiong already. Like I have friends who their parents actually do that. Like they really take care.
Okay.
But what I heard was, this one is a scary one. In Malaysia, you know what they do? One of my friends who were in Malaysia, they told me this story. The mother and father will send this kid to the house for the whole fucking week. They only go and pick the kid up in the weekend and bring them back.
Like childcare center lah.
Oh,
Personal childcare center.
Personal childcare
Okay.
center. So they go and send them to their house, and it's a nanny will take care of the whole. Like she literally take care of this baby only. That's her only task, and that is her income.
Okay.
And then they only pick the kid up on the weekend. Why the fuck do you want to have kids and then? That's the thing that I would think. You know why? No.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't do that. I can't do that. Although we have we had the money, but I won't do that. Why? Defeats the whole purpose of having kids, what? Yeah?
Yeah.
But for them, they feel like, oh, I'm going to chunk my career.
Okay.
For me, I don't think that way. You have a kid, you want to spend time with the kid. You want to nurture the kid. You want to teach him. You want to see him grow up. That is, doesn't mean that when you're born, oh, I'm a dad. I got extra. This one, I'm a dad now. Fuck you, no. You're not a dad until you sit down with your kid and you spend time with the kid. You do everything with the kid. That is a real dad. It doesn't mean that. Oh, I've seen
Just because you fathered the kid doesn't make you a father lah,
Yeah.
in that sense. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, when it comes to that, no. You have to spend time. So
Okay.
this is what me and my wife wanted. Yes, sometimes it's very stressful. It's very, very stressful. The kid will really drive you nuts. Sometimes my two boys right now, right, they can fight right now. They can whack each other, do all this nonsense.
Yeah.
They can really, literally jump from one corner to another corner. But that is only in the house lah. Because outside they know what will happen. They actually do.
Okay.
Okay, so at home they are different. That's how I think some families, right, when they look at this, right, they won't have the urge to actually make another one. Really. Because it's so stressful. How you want to relax? You want to come back? You have house chores. You have everything to do. Yeah.
So basically, it's a culture, like a time has changed lah. Because in the past, a boomer. Now I take a stance of a boomer. I will tell you, last time I only go one income. My wife stay at home.
Yeah.
I can have 7, 8
7,
kids.
8 kids,
Okay.
yeah.
And why do you want to spend time with your child as a father? Let the mother handle lah. Mother stay home handle. I go out and chiong my career.
Back then. Yes.
Yeah.
Back then lah. Like my
Then why
grandfather.
you want to do that now? You just chiong your career and then let your mom let your wife handle lah.
That is where things become it becomes a little bit more sexist because they tend to let the ladies do everything.
Yep.
That is wrong.
Like the mom lah.
No. These days, daddy also need to get involved.
Which is a trend that I see also.
Yes.
Actually, like all my friends, they are very involved with their kids.
Yes.
Like they will spend time with their kids. I have one that even like he has a very busy job that he still works out regularly, and he will bring his kids to his workout. Like to participate with him, then like go running and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so which is something that even for my generation, I feel like our father sometimes don't do that. I mean, my father spend time with me occasionally. I wouldn't say it's as much as
Mommy's boy lah.
like I wouldn't say it's as much as like how you treat your kids. Like my dad doesn't sit down with me to do homework. My dad doesn't. My mom also don't.
Okay.
Like basically studying is just on our own. I mean, they are not educated, so they sit down also no use because they also don't know what is happening. Yeah. So they spend time with me like having dinner, sometimes watching movie, that kind of thing. Yeah. But for my dad, not as much. Like even at my generation, I don't feel like my dad is like the current generation of fathers where they are so involved with my life. Sometimes now it is a running joke in my family that they don't actually know what me and my sister does for a living. Like they know the title of our job, they don't exactly know what we are doing, which is understandable because they are not as educated. They don't fully know what financial services, what the financial industry is about, that kind of thing. So it's understandable. But what I'm trying to say is that, like things have changed even from our generations, our father, like compare your father and you yourself as a father, you are probably even more involved than your father was.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is
hands-on lah.
Yeah, hands-on and like be more involved in general with the well-being of your child and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is something that I feel makes a very big difference. Because my next question to you is, because it doesn't seem like money is the major factor why you guys don't want to have a third one. Because my question was, if let's say hypothetically now your combined income doubles, would you consider having a third one?
Good question.
Or
Want to have, okay, but I don't want to spend the time and energy on it because
so it still goes back to the energy.
The energy,
like there's only that much time you have in a day.
Energy, okay, yeah, okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
There's only that much time within a day for you, and you feel like you cannot divide further to let the third child have an equal share of your energy, time, and love.
If that comes to the next part. Okay, if you have enough leave, if you have great flexibility of work hours, let's say you are a back office person, if you are a parent, you have 3 kids or 4 kids, if you call your boss and say, hey, I want to come over, I will take my work offline today, I will work at home today because I have to handle the kids. If you have this kind of flexibility, right, no problem.
Okay. So for you, if your company now says, okay, Shan, you can do, 3-day work week.
Mm.
Maybe your 3 days is slightly longer than other people, so that the number of hours within a week is the same, but you have a 3-day work week. You will be more inclined to.
Sure. Why not? Can what? You work from home, you're flexible what?
Okay.
As long your task is completed, as long you don't play, you have to be true to yourself. You're doing your task. You have to finish up your task, right? So if you're going to finish up your task, why not? But these days, fuck ups. Like you have people who give
Slack
all
off
this
and,
slacker, this privilege, all they give, they fucked it all up. You know, so they give this work from home a very bad name. They don't really focus.
Yep.
You see, so these kind of things that will, destroy the work from home culture. This is what I feel. But if you look at it, right, every day you have to wake up, you have to send a kid, you have to prepare their breakfast, you have to send them to school, and then you have to go to work. You have to go to work, you have to finish. Sometimes you cannot finish. You have to tell your boss, hey, can I rush back? I have to go and fetch my kid. Your boss, Baisong, your boss is like, oh my God, this guy, now he's the only one who has kids, is it? Others also have kids, while others also can say, this kind of thing, this kind of things that people will start to talk, people will start to tell.
Yep.
You know? So it's like, this is the only fucker in this office, the only one got fucking kids, is it? Others all don't have fucking kids, is it? This kind of things.
Yeah, because that is my thought. From the other end of the table. Yeah, because like you mentioned, okay, for you to be more motivated to have another kid is flexibility at work, more leave. Then what does it mean for people like me that are single, that don't have kids? That do we get the same flexibility or do we get the same number of leave? Because if it does, it doesn't make financial sense for the company.
Are you helping? This is what the Ministry of Baby comes in. Are you helping to grow the population?
Yeah, but helping to grow with the population doesn't affect my job performance. Why should I not have this flexibility just because I choose not to? Because within the corporate, like the corporation, like a company, you shouldn't care about your fertility.
Because you're going, because your mindset is you're going to chong all the way. Because you can chong all the way and then buy Apple products and
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. Okay. But when it comes to family side, work from home thing you can still have because the one is you have. It's already there already. But it's just like next time, let's say you are a boss right now. You have someone working for you who has 3 or 4 or 5 kids and he's having difficulties. And he calls you and say, hey boss, I want to stay home and do my work. Okay, but I'll still do it. Would you be upset or would you be like, what would your thought? What would you feel? I need a human moment from you for a while.
Okay, very honestly, if I have 2 staff, one, assuming all their qualification, everything else is the same, except for one with multiple kids that needs to work from home, flexibility, and in a way, schedule is a bit more unpredictable, versus one that can, just focus at work, give me a 9 to 5 regular 5 days a week, that kind of thing. I would have focused more with the guy that can come in 9 to 5, 5 days a week, because it's purely based on efficiency. Because I know what the schedule is like. If I want you for a meeting at 9, you can come in at 9. Then I will choose you. I will use you more. And I will try not to give as, things that are...
That means you delegate your tasks.
Yeah, I will delegate tasks that are more important to the guy that has more regular shift. Because the other guy will have... Sometimes I don't know whether flexibility, if I need it, then you say, your kid's sick. I got no choice. You cannot attend certain things. Then what do I do with you?
Yeah, even kids sick also, they will be like mumbling there.
Yeah, exactly.
Your kids
So
always sick.
Yeah, so exactly.
This kind of
If,
thing
and
will,
even if they
you know,
don't mumble, you are not in the right mood to do
Ah,
work. Cause I mean, I can understand that. Oh, if
oh
your
no,
family is in trouble,
I took care of my kid when he was at home. When he was at home, and he was sick, and I took a childcare leave, and I still did my work, and I still finish up my work where I supposed to do.
As in, I don't doubt that there are people like yourself that can do that, but to a certain extent, your emotions are affected. I mean, your
Okay
kid may
lah.
not be severely sick. That's why
Yeah.
it may not be, like too much of a. If it's like in hospital.
Oh, that one different lah.
Yeah, exactly.
That one
So
different
then
lah.
and if there is a urgent work that needs to be done, then you cannot fault the person also. Because I mean, it's human nature that if they are
Correct.
family,
Correct.
even if it's not kid, like even for the singles guy, they have family, or maybe it's the parents that go into hospital or what. It's the same. They will still feel affected. The job may not be done properly. So it's purely human nature that when family is in trouble, they may not work up to standard, which is understandable. But because that the other person A have more children, the probability of things like that happening is higher. So purely from a efficiency point of view, I would have focused more on the person B with like predictable schedule and everything lah. So from a company's perspective, I feel like it is not something that they will focus because it doesn't bring them economic value. Like,
Correct.
okay, you can give birth, good for the country, but may not be the best for my value adding in terms of like the ultimate goal of maximizing profits for a company.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the other hand, there are companies that sees it as a strength that they can do that. Because my company now does focus a lot on family. Like they do a lot of work-life balance.
That's nice.
They focus a lot on making sure that you get your family time. You don't get disturbed by work after work.
Nice.
Yeah, then so that you can focus on your family.
Correct.
Then-
They should bring all
and
this
that-
here lah.
Yeah, which the argument is that with all this, you can retain good people. You can retain good talents.
Correct.
Yeah, so like for yourself, if let's say the company doesn't focus on family, you will have left the company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason is why I told you before why I left that place because of that China lady, who is miserable. She's not married. She's married second time, and then
Basically, she doesn't care about your personal life.
yeah. So she's more of just hurting only. Okay, so that's why I said fuck you. I'm leaving. I just said no. I tendered. I left. I don't give a fuck anymore because don't come and tell me because you don't have you're married. You screwed up your fucking married life. Okay. By getting married twice, okay, and you screwed up your fucking life, and you want someone also to be like you. Fuck you. It's not going to work, okay, because that's your own problem. Okay, you want to have someone who can work for you. You have to understand the other person, how your own staff, his well-being.
Yeah.
Okay, otherwise they're not going to work for you. The moment I tendered, like that really. Go lah. No problem. In the end, after 6 months, she chow already because she screwed up herself. General manager, assistant general manager.
Like, basically, the team just collapsed.
Yeah, the team fucking collapsed.
Yeah.
Literally collapsed. And then she did hire somebody after that. But he's an old fucking fart lah. He's still there. I think he's just going to retire, die there or whatever it is. I don't give a fuck. But what I know is that she screwed up so badly that she almost ended up in MOM's list.
Wow.
Because she what she did was Why are we talking about her anyway? Shit. It makes me fucking angry.
Okay, but back to our topic.
talk about
So
Fuck.
what do you think Ministry of Babies can do to promote? Because obviously financial
It has-
benefit doesn't work. It has proven that
Financial benefit? What is the financial benefit? The first
mean-
kid they give you how much? The second
Yeah,
kid
yeah,
they give you
all these lah.
nothing.
yeah, I mean nothing lah, but it's better than nothing ma. So obviously financial perks didn't work.
No.
The
why
birth
I
rate is still dropping like crazy.
why I say just now money is the main factor is that for some people who loves kid but is only single father or maybe single mother, how they going to juggle? How they want?
Single father as in single income.
Single income or single income. Either the mother or the father is doing it. So one person has to tank at home to take care, and they want to have kids. How? How you going to do? What benefit is there? On top of that, do you know that in if you are working in the if you're working in the ministry or something like that, that's what I heard. If you give birth, right, your performance bonus, the performance completely drop. They will say, oh, you went for maternity leave. You never do anything much, so your rating will be like C or something like that. That's
Do
why
you agree? But in actual fact, the mother really didn't do anything for the company during that period of time.
But after this, she came back.
Yeah.
And
so
she-
then your performance should be prorated lah.
Correct. But this one-
Unless you are saying that, for example, I don't know how long maternity leave is, let's say 4 months.
4 months. 4 months.
So what you are saying that for a mother that went on maternity for 4 months, 8 months working, versus someone that worked for 12 months, the mother will have to perform 12 months worth of performance within that 8 months to be equal.
I understand.
Otherwise, it will not be fair to the person
To
that
Okay,
who
you
work for.
can still rate her the one who performed for 12 months. Still rate her best lah. But don't go and drop to C or still don't drop her for doing how do we say? Don't just drop her and say that because you went for maternity, you didn't perform for the past 4 months, but your 8 months you came back, you do everything very well. So I will still rate you this much.
But that very well, is it her normal very well, or she went up and beyond to cover for the 4 months that she didn't do anything?
She can if she did very well. If she still came back and she didn't go to, maybe she really got a helper. Okay.
No, because I feel like
And she really chung her career after that. She
I
chung
feel like
for the
that-
8 months.
I feel like that mentality is giving a discount on her, on the pregnant woman.
But isn't that why that most women don't want to chung their career after they get kids? Because
Maybe, I don't know.
then how it will
No,
discourage people.
Then you should, if that's the case, then you should accept the fact that your career will take a back seat. Like you cannot expect you to have a kid and then be recognized for the work that you didn't do.
Okay, take a back seat then. Okay, we will. Okay lah, I won't show my career lah. Then if you want me to have more kids, how are we going to come with the income more?
Yeah, exactly. So
see,
it becomes a circular reference.
It will go up and it's going to go up. Then they will look into Finland, Sweden. They can have so many kids, but they their work-life balance is completely different. They work 4 days a week.
Yeah, it's a culture thing lah.
And then another thing, your kids. When you asked me just now, Shan, you have 2 kids. You rather spend your love and everything for these 2 kids, but why don't you spend on the third one? Maybe the third one is because he's going to come by, he or she is going to come by. You have to also provide that one also, right? Fine. When you do that, you also want to do the best. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you want to do the best for everything for all your kids, you want to send them for enrichments and everything. You want to make sure your kids are doing so well that they're just performing so well because you know why? Secondary school, you want to go to a better school. Okay, but likewise outside in Japan, from what I see from what I read Japan. No social pressure at all. Here, ITE.
No. In Japan, it's also the very bad because in their study, they also like they go to cram school.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of European countries.
European,
like you say, like
Switzerland.
It's more of like let the child grow and no.
They don't have exams,
which is a very Asia thing lah. That
you go what? And then you say, ITE.
Because just now you mentioned, you need to worry about classes.
Anyway,
but you need to worry about classes and all this. But why don't, if that's the case, then why don't you be more like the European parent? Like, just let them do. Like if they have interest, they do. Then if they don't, then you don't force them to go for classes.
That's what me and my wife are like. We need to send them for enrichment. We need to do this. We need to do that. We are like back behind. We need to do more. We need to send them for art classes. We need to send them for drum classes. We need to send for football. Wow, so many things. Because you know why? You want your kid to
to have the best starting point.
So all these are like pressures. You see other families doing it. I also want to do. I also want to provide more.
Which is, I think, the exact same thing that there was an article after the whole low fertility rate came out.
I hope whoever the ministers come across this, we all watch us debating. I think this one something you all can take lah.
No, but the point is, what can they do?
You need to start. You need to enforce certain rules
to
every fucking employers. You need to start the culture itself from the companies.
No, but the culture of having classes competitive it's not a company thing.
Competitive things, now I think primary school, they lowered down the expectations really, right? I just hope they will bring it down. The next one is PSLE one. Our main thing now you focus. Now my son is not even in primary school. I'm already thinking about his fucking PSLE.
Yeah, exactly. You see? That is not something that that can be changed by the government. Because it's you parents have the mentality that, need to be competitive. Like, because PSLE now is the
social
main
pressure.
Yeah. So that one, how does the government have policies to
start from the schools? Relax. Let it all go down until secondary.
No, but now they that's what they are doing, ma. They remove the exam, more relaxed. Yeah. It's the parents that are kanchiong because then no exam, then how? Then that one not government fault already what? Because government already tried to remove the exam. It's you parents that I kanchiong, I now no exam, then I need to be even more kanchiong. Then is
but what I can
then it becomes is the parents' fault, ma. It's you brought it upon yourself.
Yeah, correct. But what I see is that millennial parents
very agitated.
Millennial parents are a little bit chilled these days. I can see that. They don't really pressure so much. I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's slowly changing.
Slowly
also.
changing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but coming back, if you really want to encourage to have more kids, I think you should start from having certain rules. Like in Australia, after 5:30, don't touch your emails already. Nobody gives a fuck about emails. You even get fined. You even get disciplinary action or something like that if you send work emails after 5:30 or something like that. So you should start something like that. Once you finish work, go home. That's it. Your family and yourself. And then on leave, do not call me. You're the boss. You're the manager. You have to disseminate people's work to everyone to do. Don't expect him to come back and then do everything.
Okay, on paper, I agree. But standing from a company's perspective, what do I have to gain? Like you impose this kind
That's
of
why
rule.
that's why you will say that, this is why recruitment people will go. He's a father. He might have another kid or so. Then how? Shall I hire him or shall I hire the younger one? That's what people will start to think.
Yeah.
But also on top of that, newly married woman. Will she have a kid? I will not have a kid now. Don't worry. Suddenly come out after join.
You never know, ma.
See? So this kind of thing. So all these are a factor. Then it's already imprinted in people's mind already.
Yeah.
We are human.
No, but
we are not AI.
No, because coming from a recruiter's point of view, it's purely financial
I've
sense.
seen that. I've recruited people before.
So it's purely financial sense. So how do you?
How would I benefit?
Yeah, how would you, like draft the policy or have a policy that incentivize the company to do that? Because from a company's perspective, I got nothing to gain to help you get more babies.
He's talking from his perspective.
Yeah lah, obviously lah.
Minister. Mr. Gun. See.
Because from a company's perspective, I got nothing to gain. If let's say I'm the boss, why do I want to help you get more babies?
You have 100 companies like this. We will next year, Mr. Gun have to bring more immigrants over here. No more kids ready after that. I swear to God. Nobody wants to have fucking kids anymore, okay? He will destroy Singapore. No more Singapore ready after that. Cannot, Captain. Cannot. You have to. The mindset needs to change. That's why.
I'm just talking about how do you change the mindset of a company?
Difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's already like that. Because when you look at it, okay, let's say if it's an international company, Americans, they have their culture. Okay, their culture will say, we encourage. We want to encourage people to have more children. Europeans also, they will do that also. But when it comes to Asia, it's more, the community is different. I've lived in Europe and I've seen all this for 4 years. It's completely different. Some of them, you don't even have to get married as well. You can have a kid, and the kid is legal. Yeah, I think that's their culture there. They don't get married.
Then why don't Singapore consider that? If you want the baby, then why?
Coming back to the mindset again, the rule that they have set already.
Yeah, exactly. Then why, if that's the case, why don't you
somebody needs to break the cycle, lah.
Break the cycle, lah. Break the, it doesn't have to be married. It doesn't have to be, one guy, one girl. It doesn't have to be a traditional family structure. If you just want to, there are people like single mothers who wants to have kids, and they are more than financially, emotionally ready to have a kid. Then, because of all these social or legal boundaries, then they cannot have a kid. Then, that is something that can be considered. What?
Correct. So how? You tell me.
I also don't know. If I know, I'll be prime minister already. Yeah, because I'm really standing from
prime minister face,
like a financial, in terms of company in terms of work-life balance, that part, I feel like whatever policies that we want to roll out, or the government should roll out, it should not be unfair to those that doesn't have kids. You can have extra perks for those that are having kids, but you shouldn't discount the efforts that singles put in. Because in a way, the 4 months performance is discounting the efforts that the singles is putting in.
I understand from productivity-wise, how the company wants to evaluate, how the company wants to see who performs well. But the company also probably needs to to encourage, to be less, how do you say, less biased towards married and non-married. Because non-married is because you have your choice. Right? You don't want to get married. Married one, they want to have kids. They want to continue. They want to live their life. But they feel like, ayo, I don't want to get married. I feel like if I get married, I will have kids, and then my boss will be like, ayo, you're going for maternity leave. You come back, then someone else have to take care of your things. And then when you come back, then they will be thinking, ayo, I will be degraded very badly because I've been away for 4 months. And then I have to go back, I have to chiong. I have to also take care of my kid. And then sometimes social pressure as well. Next time when your kids are grown up a bit, then your parents will be like, then you'll be like, I think we should have one more. Okay, then the kid won't be alone. That's what me and my wife, because the kid won't be alone. So we had that's why we had a second one, but we planned to have a second one, but we just thought, okay, we will give some time, maybe 2-3 years later, but happen lah. Then we considered the third one, but we rather use that money, the amount of money, whatever we save for anything, for these two. We put it together for these two. We can, if you want to have, but looking at the time, the energy, you have to go and send, you have to take back, you have to come back, you have to shower, you have to do everything. Wow, cannot eh. So more, I do content. I got this. How? Yeah. And the next morning you have to wake up, you have to go. It's...
Yeah, which is my point. Because if that's the case, shouldn't, if talk about mindset change, wouldn't parents like that need to have a mindset change also? That you chose to be a parent, to have multiple kids, then you should know that you cannot have it all.
Yes.
Then you can't.
That's why we stopped. That's why we stopped at 2.
No, as in in terms of career, then you should know that you cannot have it all. If you will have a slower career progression. That is something that you will have to potentially accept.
That's me. I dropped.
So which I respect you for that, because you made your choice.
Yeah, I could have stayed with that mad lady because I played her out. I can know how to play her cards. I can know how to play a game.
You could have a career progression much faster.
Correct.
Yeah, but you know that is the cost for having your kids.
Yeah.
Like in a way, it's a sacrifice. But I hate to use the word sacrifice. Yeah. But it's just a byproduct of, like you focusing more on the family. Time and resources are limited. That is something that you need to accept. Yeah. But there are people who doesn't want to accept that. Like there are people who say that, I went on maternity leave, I went on paternity leave, but I should not be discounted. But in actual fact, you really didn't work for that number of months. Then you should know that is a cost for your choices.
Correct. But also another one thing I can touch base also, they are like I just spoke to my colleagues some of my young colleagues, they have to wait for the BTO. They have to wait for stability. Then before they have kids, they have to also look into their house renovation and everything. So they have to, so many factors in, So when you look at all these factors, right, it's also stress. How? So all these plays one part or so lah.
Yeah, which is also one of the reasons why I choose to stay at my current state lah. All this extra stress for what leh? Because honestly speaking, from what you guys have...
Fucker can come, take the flight. For 1 week, you'll fly. One day, you come back, do podcast. The next day, fucker flew back again.
Exactly. See? If I have a kid, how to do like that?
Best.
Because, you see, I think the fact that you guys are describing your life, it is also not encouraging us to give birth.
Exactly. Yes, true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yes. In a way, you guys, you guys want to have kid and everything, but there are a lot of
You
downside.
don't. You are annoyed with kids. Someone can call for housewarming.
Yes,
Son,
I
you
don't
can
want
come
my
for the
genetic material
You can come
to
for
be
my
passed.
housewarming. Bring your kids lah. No, I'm not bringing my kids over. No way.
And
No.
you know Chinese, we sometimes we say things we don't really mean it, right? But yeah lah, because like the things that you all describe, it's not helping. Like the more you describe, the more I feel like, wow, lucky I don't have kids.
No, but it's a challenge. It's a beautiful challenge. I call it.
I don't need. I just want like that. I don't. Life is challenging as it is. I don't need more challenges.
Well,
Yeah. So I feel like one thing that could help is really to highlight why you guys have kids, like the happiness of having kids.
oh yeah, it's the joy lah.
It's the joy.
It's the joy. It's the thing that.
But nobody really highlights that. Like when we are talking about fertility rates, there are a
it's
lot of
just a
discussion
very
that
beautiful
work very
feeling.
stressed, money very tight, and so it's really scaring people that
To the best part a bit right now. Okay, that is one part. The best part is imagine you have
psycho me to have kids. Tell me the joy of being a father.
more psycho would have more Apple products at home. I guarantee you he's going to get the AirPod Pro Max 2. Trust me.
Hey, don't.
Okay?
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Come.
Okay.
Entice me to be a daddy.
The thing is, for me, I feel the joy. Okay, when it comes to my kids, moment when you come back home, you open the door, Papa! You know, that thing.
You know a dog can do that, right? Can run to the door.
Doesn't. It's not the same. I've lived with a dog before. Yeah. Come there. Come here. No, it's a different feeling. It's completely different feeling. And you go out, that's it, done. That's it. Done, that's it. This one is different. They'll climb up, climb here, climb there, and then they will be like, Papa, I want to eat something. Can you make something for me? He just waited for me just to come back so I can make something for him. That is like, wow, why not? And the thing is, when you're so upset at work with something happened or you're so tired, but when you look at them, when they come back, you get that extra energy.
Ayo, your face light up leh.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That energy is just, and then they'll be telling you, this, my first one is very, how he explains things, like how things work. Oh, today this happened, but I didn't do it because I know you told me not to do it. Oh, not bad, listen. But give it about 10, 30 or 30 minutes max. One flower will start jumping from here, this one will start jumping from there, then I have to start screaming and shouting and say, calm down guys, relax. Okay.
You're so fucking happy.
So that's it. That's the thing. So when you travel with them, and then the best part, the best thing is for me when I put them to sleep. Because I'll be telling them stories. And they love stories. So I'll be explaining to them about a lot of things. Sometimes I even mix and mash. Sometimes I even ask ChatGPT, can you come up with a story for me? So I'll be reading the stories. But I won't read in front of them. I'll be sitting in the corner. Papa, can you come and sleep in the middle? No, cannot. I got a screen. Are you reading from the screen? No, I'm not reading from the screen. Sometimes I don't know what story to tell, right? ChatGPT, can you come up with a nice kid story? Something elaborate. No. And it will come up, brilliant. Sometimes the stories are very nice and they will have meanings. So at least something, So this is the best part. And then when you wake up in the morning, they'll come and snuggle. They'll come and sleep on top of you.
Wow, you make it sound like a movie leh. Wow.
That's how it is. That's how they are. So I don't want to miss this part. This part. Because man, when I look at the pictures, where are you now? Look at you. You're grown up. Few more years, he's going to go primary school. What's going to happen? Yeah. So I just want to enjoy this at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Third one, no. It's okay. I'll rather channel that whole energy to these two. And then, yes.
Yeah, because that is really something that I keep hearing once and again from my friends on why they don't want another one. Like, be it the second one or be it the third one. Because essentially they say they just want to focus their resources, limited as what they have, time and energy, to the one or the two that they have.
Yeah. But sometimes it's also, they can't have. There's also that part as well. They cannot have though. Yeah.
As in physically lah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is something that is beyond their control lah.
Beyond control lah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay, so that is quite a heavy topic for Friday night. No,
Thursday.
night.
You think
Tomorrow
what?
high
Tomorrow
rocks. Wow, today tomorrow high rocks. See, if I have kids, how do I have high rocks? Actually, also can because I know a lot of fit parents.
I spoke to my wife about it. I said I want to go high rocks with Captain. Captain can train me. Said, don't have time. Don't have time.
Yeah.
She said, I really want you to go, but I don't think you have the time, Shankar. She said, I
need
don't
a
think
lot
you
of
have the
discipline.
time.
Like, I mean, you need to fork out time. You need to fork out the energy.
Yeah. So she said, if they're grown up a bit, really, I don't mind. You can, but they're still small. So you still and the best part, before we close this, my wife handled them that day at home, and she said, when the moment I came home, her energy, the weight on her shoulders, completely dropped and relaxed. That's how tense it can be when you are handling two kids. I'm not trying to scare her, but she feels that way. When I came back home, same. Whenever she's not around, I also feel like my weight is just too heavy. It's like I cannot handle them sometimes because it's too much, Yeah. So this is one part also, like, that's why.
Okay, so heavy topic for Thursday night, but it was a good discussion because be it big family, small family, if you need big property, small property, go and look for One and Zao.
Nice.
Wow, not bad.
Connect to that.
So proud of myself.
Nice, you connected it nicely.
Yeah, so I mean, true lah. You singles also, you need a flat. Also can look for One and Zao. Search for them, One and Zao at
Build
social
a beautiful
media.
nest, So
yeah,
you
with
can-
the Apple wall, Samsung wall, whatever that is, who cares? But yeah, look for them at One and Zao on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or
9196.
0066.
Thank
WhatsApp
you.
them. Yes, call them. Then let them know your needs, and they can
sort it out for
find
you.
your dream home for you.
That's right. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's all for tonight. Bye bye.
We'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.